You see it, isn't she the most prettiest dishwasher you ever want to lay eyes on? This video is in partnership with Blitzhome, and they sent me their dishwasher to share with you guys and test. But my question is, where was this when I was living in an apartment? I find this interesting because if you live in a dorm room, or maybe you live in an apartment that doesn't have a dishwasher, or maybe if you're RVing, because not all RVs come with a dishwasher, this may be an option for you. And the best thing is that it's compact and portable. She's sleek and modern, and I love the tempered glass on the front. Also a window in the front, you can see everything getting washed. Let's get into how to use it. What makes this dishwasher stand out from the rest is the smart app control. You can check the washing progress, monitor the internal temperature, schedule washing, and select modes directly from the app. Another great feature it offers is 9 different washing modes to choose from, allowing you to adapt to different types of dishes and usage scenarios. Here's your power button. Standard, it's 58 minutes. Eco is 88 minutes. Baby care, which is perfect for getting those bottles good and sterilized, and that's 78 minutes. There's also a timer with the temperature, and there's also a quick wash, which is 28 minutes. Fruit and vegetable clean is 19 minutes, and that's if you want your vegetables clean for 19 minutes. I really like this feature because veggies can be a little dirty. Not only did they provide you with a vegetable basket, they also have a Wi-Fi capability for you to check your washing progress. And it also self-cleans. It also have a drying feature and a start and pause feature. The great thing about the start and pause feature is that if you forget something, you can just pause it, open the door, put your item back in, and press start to continue the wash. Here's all that comes with the dishwasher, a complete accessory kit. You will of course get the instruction manual, 1 measuring cup, a fruit and vegetable basket, a drain hose, a water inlet hose. My water inlet hose did not fit my faucet, but it might fit yours. Take the inlet hose, connect it to your faucet. It's super easy, just like using a garden hose. Just 1 twist and it's one and done. I'll show you another alternative for your water source in a bit. A clamp and a suction that's on the drain hose to keep the hose steady, and you just attach it to your sink. The clamp is there for you to tighten down to make sure that the water doesn't come out from the back of the dishwasher, and there's a filter. Here's your non-detachable cord, and you can plug it into any wanted outlet. Temperatures are from 167 degrees Fahrenheit to 75 Celsius. High temp cleaning and 360 degree sprayers to remove those tough stains to ensure thorough cleanliness. The bottom rack pulls out and there's a stopper on the door, so you gotta watch out for that so you don't load your dishwasher and they flop over. You'll have a disaster on your hands. The top rack is great for putting little saucers, forks, spoons, and knives. As far as maintenance, check your filter for any food debris. If there's any, just rinse it off really well, let it air dry if you're going to be putting it back into storage. As I was checking the filter, I did notice that there were some water underneath the filter. If you're going to be storing it, make sure you check that, make sure you wipe it down really good, leave the door open, let it just air dry because you don't want any mold growing. If you can't get direct connection water to your dishwasher, with your inlet hose, you can use the measuring cup provided and pour the water here. Just look at me, risking it all. My husband snuck up on me, laughing hysterically. As per the instructions, it did say you have to put in 2.5 liters of water, but we found that we had to put more in it. And how do we know that? Because there's a little beep indicator letting you know it's reached its full capacity. It's like a regular dishwasher, except it's a little more compact. You gotta keep that in mind. You have to be a little strategic on how you load it. I'm gonna load it, the dishes right about here because of that in the way. And I'm just gonna put it here. Okay. And I'm going to load this one here. So you kind of like, you gotta load it from here and then push it back a little bit so it's in between these 2 little stoppers there. And I'm going to add the oatmeal bowls. You know how oatmeal can like stick to stuff. So I'm going to add that there, leaving some room so that the water could get through. I'm going to add a few of these saucers. No one ate on them. They just was in the cabinet collecting dust. And then of course I got more room to put more things in. This is just a demonstration for you guys. Slide it in. think it passed that test. This top rack, I'm not sure if it's removable. I will put it across the screen. If it is, I'll have to double check. Now, it doesn't look like I could put coffee cups up here or not, because I have a cup here, and just by the looks of it, you know, it's not gonna go in. So we're gonna have to put it at the bottom. Of course, there's more room down here for the cups. But I think like an espresso cup or something, that would fit up here beautifully. Now I do like the silverware that they have here, that you could put that there. It looks like you could put about 10 or 11 forks or spoons on this top part right here. And then here are some little tasting bowls that I have here. Could probably put that there. Again, they're not super dirty, they're just really dusty. But I just want to show you guys for demonstration. I think that oatmeal will be the true test. Well, here's a little spot for you to put your detergent, and it says 10 grams of detergent, which you could use like a pod. And I guess when you close it, it will dissolve with the water and the jets and everything that's inside the washer. You can also use the liquid, dishwashing liquid, or a pod. Babe came home and saved the day. He was saying that it needs more water. You can see the little icon blinking, adding more water. So that's what we need to do. Press the power. We got it on standard clean. And then
you cut this off.
For dry cycle. You gotta hold it a few seconds.
Yeah.
And press start. Yay! Got it washing. Got it washing. Okay, we're gonna have a little bit of a moment of truth. The dishwasher is done. I had Babe move it over here onto the island. This way I can have more room to share with you guys. So here we go. Everything looks pretty clean to me. Let's check out these oatmeal bowls. Ooh, it's hot. Look at that. Nice and clean. Guys, everything is so clean. Wow. Just like my dishwasher. And the cups. Nice and clean, nice and clean. Nice and clean. Let's take a look at the dishes. Ooh, it's hot, hot, hot. Nice and clean, you guys. I'm very pleased with how that came out. Little saucers. For sure, for sure. Let me take this one out. And let's see. Let's check out the top rack. Here's the top rack. And of course it's clean. And they're hot too, you guys. So be careful. Let it cool off a little bit before you start unloading your dishwasher. Of course, everything is clean. Very nice. Very nice. Very clean. All right. And here's my final thoughts of the Blitzhome countertop dishwasher. I truly, truly like this dishwasher a lot. If I did not have a dishwasher, this would be very top at the list of me getting one, because it did the job. It did the job as if it was my dishwasher that I have in my kitchen that I'm standing in right now, or in Big Lucy. So everyone have their own personal reasons for owning a dishwasher. Personally, I'm definitely going to be using this on my RV, because when we're outside cooking, grilling with all that grease, you definitely cannot have grease going down in your gray tanks, because it will ruin your gray tanks. It's a heavy bill if you have to get your gray tanks professionally cleaned. So to avoid all that, this comes in quite handy, and it saves you from going in and out of the rig, grabbing this, grabbing that. You could just throw everything inside your dishwasher. Now, another thing that I like about it is it's a 110 outlet, so you can plug it up to any regular plug. On our rig, we have a 110 outlet that's in the basement, the bottom bay, and all we have to do is open the door and there's a plug right there. So set up a little table, put this up, do our dishes right outside. Again, like I touched on dorm living or apartment living, I know a lot of apartments, the older apartments, I think nowadays, they didn't have dishwashers or they don't have dishwashers. This is a definite time saver for you if you need a dishwasher, or if your child's in a dorm room and they're sharing a dorm, or if they're sharing an apartment, this is perfect for them. I will absolutely leave the link to Blitzhome down in the description, and I would like to thank Blitzhome for sponsoring and supporting Glamping with the Coopers.